Welcome to our overview of the Fulfillment by Amazon or FBA Small and Light program. In this video, we'll go over what the FBA Small and Light program is, its benefits and eligibility requirements, and how to enroll your products in the program. FBA Small and Light helps reduce the cost of fulfilling orders for small and lightweight FBA inventory priced $10 or less per item. Products enrolled in the program are eligible for free shipping to Prime customers and standard shipping for non-Prime customers. If you're currently fulfilling orders yourself, signing up for FBA Small and Light can help reduce your operating costs. Before enrolling in Small and Light, you must first add FBA to your Amazon seller account. To enroll in Small and Light, start by clicking the menu icon in the top left corner of Seller Central. Hover over Inventory, then click Manage FBA Inventory. Near FBA Inventory Tools, click FBA Opportunities. On the next page, locate and click the Enroll in Small and Light link near the top of the page. Then scroll to the bottom of the page and click Get Started. From here, you can learn more about the Small and Light program as well as enroll and disenroll your products. Under Enroll Products, click the Quick Enroll button to check product eligibility and enroll up to 100 products. You can also enroll additional products by downloading our Small and Light product template, filling it out, and uploading it on this page. To disenroll any products, click Disenroll Products and follow the page's guidance. Remember, to be eligible for FBA Small and Light, your products must be $10 or less. Your products can't be classified as dangerous goods, hazardous goods, or adult products. Your products must also not be sensitive to temperature conditions like chocolates or other perishables are. Used products are also ineligible, so ensure your products are in new condition. The weight of each product must be 3 pounds or fewer, measure fewer than 18 by 14 by 8 inches, and follow specific packaging criteria. For more information on prep and packaging for small and light products, search for the help page Small and Light Prep and Packaging Guide in Seller Central. This concludes our overview of FBA Small and Light. Thank you and happy selling in the Amazon store.
Supply Chain Connect is a new service from FBA that improves the shipping process for sellers who work with manufacturers, freight forwarders, wholesalers, or similar parties to ship inventory directly to Amazon. We've heard from FBA sellers that coordinating shipment details, such as box content and FBA item and shipment labels, requires multiple back and forth communication with their suppliers. Now, you can use Supply Chain Connect to streamline and simplify the process to help get your products to Amazon and your customers faster. The benefits of Supply Chain Connect include a central supplier portal where selected suppliers can process your FBA shipments, faster shipments to Amazon. Suppliers can enter box content information and immediately download FBA shipment and item labels, reducing back and forth communication and lead time. Better performance. Suppliers have the tools they need to fulfill shipments with greater accuracy and gain a better understanding of the Amazon shipping processes. Now let's see how it works. With Supply Chain Connect, you can now send an invitation to the suppliers you want to participate. Once suppliers receive an invitation, they can sign into the portal. Using Supply Chain Connect is easy. You create and confirm a shipment on Seller Central with your usual process. Once the shipment is finalized, go to the Prepare Shipment tab and select the carrier option. Click the Share Shipment button, then select the supplier that will be processing this shipment. You'll see a confirmation message in Seller Central. The selected supplier receives an automated email alert, and the remaining steps for this shipment are passed on to them. Suppliers can then sign into the Supply Chain Connect portal to access their pending FBA shipments. Here, they can see all the important information about a shipment, including the destination fulfillment center, the shipment method, the pick list, the FBA item labels, the ASIN inventory and quantity list, and tips for FBA shipment processing. To complete the shipment, the supplier simply follows the steps provided on the Supply Chain Connect. They enter the box content information. The supplier can then verify successful processing of the box content information and download FBA shipping labels including box, pallet, and item labels. For more information, see the videos on box content information and labeling. Once the supplier has generated their labels, you can check the status of a shipment in Seller Central. You'll see that the pack list has been processed and the shipment is ready to ship. It's important to remember that Amazon shipping guidelines, including box size, weight limits, and item prep, apply using Supply Chain Connect. You are ultimately responsible for ensuring that suppliers follow Amazon guidelines when shipping to Amazon so that inventory arrives as expected. Start using Supply Chain Connect today and see how it can help get your products to Amazon and your customers faster. And that's good for everyone's business.
Customers love Amazon's fast shipping, and maintaining your FBA inventory at the right level is key to offering faster delivery speeds to Prime customers. But keeping the right amount of inventory can be challenging. So to help FBA sellers make the right restocking decisions, Amazon has developed a handy restock tool. The FBA restock tool can help increase conversion and sales for your products by improving the chances of offering more one-day and same-day shipping opportunities. It can also help reduce out-of-stocks, protect your sales rank, and minimize excess inventory. You can find this tool in the Restock Inventory section of Seller Central by selecting Inventory Planning under the Inventory tab. Once there, you can see your recommended ship date and recommended replenishment quantity. Not only do recommendations rely on Amazon's best estimate of your product's demand, the tool is free to use, customizable, and directly integrated into Seller Central's shipment creation workflow. So here's how it works. The tool takes into account your sales history, demand forecast and seasonality, and your specific inputs to help determine how much inventory to send and when to send it. Under the Action column of your Restock Inventory page, just select SKU settings to customize inputs for individual SKUs. You can also configure multiple SKU inputs in bulk by clicking Customize SKU Settings at the top right of the Restock Inventory page. Updating inputs in 3 simple steps. 1. Configure your lead time. This is how much time it takes your products to reach Amazon fulfillment centers. 2. Input your replenishment settings. This is how frequently you send inventory and how you plan your units and cases. 3. Input your economic settings, like the cost of purchase and the future price, if any, of your product, to make sure the tool takes into account your specific pricing. You can always update your inputs and see your recommended ship date and recommended replenishment quantity columns change in real time. Visit Seller Central's Restock Inventory help page for more information. And remember, it's always your decision whether or not to follow the recommendations. Try it out for yourself and build your business with Amazon.
Welcome to the video on the In-Stock Head Start program. With In-Stock Head Start, your out-of-stock products may become available for customers to find and buy. What can you do to benefit more from the program? Even with the best inventory planning, popular products may sometimes go out of stock, and that can affect your product discoverability and sales. With In-Stock Head Start, we will automatically make your out-of-stock products available for customers to find and buy when your shipment is on its way, and we are confident about its arrival date. Now let's discuss what can you do to increase our confidence about your shipment's arrival date, the chances for your out-of-stock ASIN to become searchable and buyable while the shipment is on the way. We look at your shipment accuracy to decide if your items are eligible to become available for customers to find and buy before they arrive at our fulfillment centers. There are several ways to improve your shipment accuracy. Make sure your shipment plan is up to date. If you have created a shipment plan by mistake, or there is an old shipment plan you do not intend to fill, delete the shipment. If you use third-party tool to create shipment plans, reach out to your provider to understand whether they are creating any shipment plans for you that are never actually shipped. If so, encourage them to delete unused shipment plans. Make sure you accurately fulfill your shipment plans. If you have created a shipment plan for a certain number of units, only ship the number of units stated in the plan. Make sure you provide accurate shipment dates. When asked to add an intended to ship to Amazon date, set the most realistic date that the carrier will pick up your shipment. Make sure you provide carrier tracking ID. After you have shipped your inventory, ensure that you provide carrier tracking IDs if you are shipping with a carrier of your choice. To add carrier tracking IDs, you can go to the Track Shipment tab on the Shipment Summary page. Up-to-date shipment plans, fulfilling shipments with accurate quantities on the intended date, and providing carrier tracking information gives us higher confidence about your shipments and increases the likelihood of your products being eligible for the In-Stock Head Start program. With In-Stock Head Start, customers can search and buy your out-of-stock product. They will see in-stock on a specific future date as the customer promise date. To provide good customer experience, Amazon may provide an extended customer promise delivery date to customers. This may occur if we are not confident that the shipment will arrive on time. This wraps up our video on the benefits of In-Stock Head Start program. Thank you and happy selling! Welcome to our training on increasing FBA storage volume limits with Storage Limit Manager. If you have FBA storage volume limits but could benefit from additional space, you may be eligible to request an increase. With Storage Limit Manager, eligible sellers can request additional space in Amazon's fulfillment network at potentially no additional cost. Here's how it works. You specify how much additional storage you need and the reservation fee you're willing to pay to reserve it. We'll then assess our capacity on a weekly basis and grant requests until all available storage space has been allocated. If your request is granted, you'll be committed to the reservation fee provided in your request or a lower rate due to the lowest reservation fee guarantee. With this guarantee, your reservation fee will automatically be reduced if another request is granted at a lower rate during the same period. Today we'll cover how to submit a request and how you can potentially offset 100% of your reservation fee. To get started, sign into Seller Central. From the main menu, hover over Inventory and select Inventory Planning. On the Inventory dashboard, select the Performance tab. At the bottom of the Inventory Performance page, expand the Storage Volume section and select Request Higher Storage Limit. On the Storage Limit Manager page, select Create New Request. For your request, specify the storage type and volume you'd like to request, the maximum reservation fee per cubic foot you're willing to pay, and an expiration date for the request. Once your request is submitted, you can track, edit, or cancel it until it's either granted or expired. If your request for additional space is granted, it will be at the rate you included as your reservation fee or a lower rate due to the lowest reservation fee guarantee. With this guarantee, you can confidently submit requests for additional storage, knowing if another storage request is granted at a lower rate during the same period, your reservation fee will automatically be reduced to match it. As you begin to generate sales with your additional storage, you'll earn 15 cents of performance credit for every dollar of sales generated with the additional space. With enough performance credits earned, you can fully offset your reservation fee for your storage limit increase, meaning you'll pay no additional fee for your additional storage. You can track your performance credits earned daily on the Storage Limit Manager page. Finally, once the period of your storage limit increase ends, you'll be charged a one-time fee for the difference, if any, between your total reservation fee and performance credits earned. For more information, visit the Storage Limit Manager help page. This concludes our training on increasing FBA storage volume limits with Storage Limit Manager. Thank you and happy selling in the Amazon store. Welcome to our FBA Liquidations Overview. We'll go over how FBA Liquidations works, offer an example of removal options, and explain how to get started. For overstock or customer-returned inventory that you wanted to remove from Amazon's network, you used to have only two options: having the inventory returned to you or having Amazon dispose of it. With FBA liquidations, however, you can earn revenue from overstock, returned or otherwise unused inventory to contracted liquidators. Liquidators buy bulk inventory from companies such as Amazon to reuse or resell. In the U.S. store, liquidators are contractually restricted from reselling FBA liquidated products directly in the Amazon store, and they can't return liquidated inventory to you. Once you submit a liquidation order, your monthly and long-term storage fees stop accruing. Liquidating inventory can help improve your sell-through rate by reducing excess or aged inventory and positively influence your Inventory Performance Index, or IPI score. When you use FBA liquidations, you're also preventing inventory from going to waste. You can submit specific units of inventory to FBA liquidations. Amazon will determine an average selling price, or ASP, for that ASIN. To calculate the ASP, Amazon looks at several factors, including your overall sales history, the ASIN's average selling price in the Amazon store, and that specific ASIN's sales history. To submit inventory to be liquidated, you'll need to create a removal order. First, sign in to Seller Central and click the menu icon in the upper left corner. Hover over Inventory, then click Manage Inventory. From here, you'll see your inventory. When you see the ASIN you want to edit, click the arrow button next to Edit. Then click Create Removal Order. After you submit a removal order, Amazon will coordinate with liquidators to sell your product. On average, you can expect to recover approximately 5 to 10% of the ASP value, minus processing and referral fees, within about 60 days from submitting the removal order. Amazon charges two separate fees for each item you liquidate: a referral fee and a processing fee. The referral fee is a percentage-based fee. The processing fee is a per-item fee based on the size and weight of the product, which covers Amazon's processing costs. For more information about FBA liquidations fees, search for the FBA Liquidations Help page in Seller Central and scroll down to the section on fees. This section includes a table to help you calculate what value you can recover from liquidation. Let's look at a liquidation example. Imagine you sell t-shirts in the Amazon store. You have excess or returned shirts that you want to remove from the Amazon network. The original options either to return or dispose of inventory are shown in the two far right columns with the headings Dispose and Ship to address. Row A shows the average selling price for your t-shirt at $20. If you wanted to have this item disposed of or returned to you, you can see in row E that you would be charged a 32-cent processing fee. FBA Liquidations gives you a third column, Liquidate. For the same t-shirt, row A shows an average selling price of $20 and a contracted liquidator rate of 7.5% in row B. Multiplying rows A and B will give you a gross recovery value of $1.50, which you can see in row C. Amazon then charges referral and processing fees in rows D and E. Those fees are subtracted from the gross recovery value in row F, giving you the net recovery value of $1.02 in row F. As you can see from this example, if you used the FBA liquidations program, you could net over $1 per item by liquidating your inventory, having Amazon return it to you or dispose of it. Keep in mind that the information in the chart we reviewed is meant to be used as an example and is subject to change. Remember, you can find this chart on our FBA Liquidations Help page. This concludes our overview of FBA liquidations. For more information, watch the remaining videos in this Seller Universe. This training video will show you how to create and submit an order in Seller Central for the FBA Liquidations Program. You can submit an FBA Liquidations order the same way you submit a removal order to have inventory returned to you or disposed of. From the Seller Central homepage, you can manually create a liquidation order from any inventory page where you can create a removal order or in bulk by uploading the Amazon-provided template. Find the product that you want to create a liquidation order for. From the drop-down menu on the right-hand side of the screen, select Create Removal Order. Alternatively, you can select the checkboxes for multiple ASINs that you want to liquidate, and from the Action on drop-down menu on the top left-hand side, select Create Removal Order. On the next screen, you'll see the products you checked. Click Yes, Continue at the top. On the Create Removal Order screen, select the Liquidations radio button on the left-hand side. Once you've selected that radio button, you'll see a description of FBA liquidations in the middle of the screen and can click the Help page link to learn more about the program. To the right of that message, you have the option to enter a removal order ID unique to your liquidation order. Next to your product, you'll see empty text fields relating to the fulfillable and unfulfillable quantity you can liquidate. If the text fields are grayed out and say NA, it means either that you have no inventory in that status or that units may not be eligible for liquidation. If you have ineligible units, you'll see the number of ineligible units below the text field. Clicking that message will open a list of reasons why units might not be eligible. For example, a message that reads, "Inventory is classified as hazardous material, hazmat, please contact us," means the unit you're trying to liquidate is ineligible because of hazmat restrictions. After you review your ineligible inventory, enter the quantity of eligible inventory you want to liquidate and click Review. A pop-up window will appear showing you the removal order ID, number of SKUs, removal method, and quantities to liquidate. You'll also find a link to the Terms and Conditions page. Click Confirm to submit your order. Congratulations! You have submitted an FBA liquidations order. Once you've submitted your order, monthly and long-term storage fees for those items will no longer accrue. Now we'll show you an example of how to create a bulk liquidation order by uploading an Amazon-provided template file. Select the product that you want to create a liquidation order for, and from the drop-down menu, select Create Removal Order. On the top right-hand side of the Create Removal Order page, select Create Removal Order with Template File. The first step is downloading the Excel template. The template will open up to an Instructions tab. Read the instructions carefully and add the required information to the template. Once you've filled out your order, save it as a tab delimited text file and then upload it. When you've completed your submission, you'll see a success message. To get started with FBA liquidations, go to Seller Central and start creating your removal order. For more information, watch the remaining videos in the This training video will show you how to track an FBA liquidations order after submission. Once you've submitted an FBA liquidations order, you can begin to track it. Here's a timeline of what you can expect once you submit an order. Day 0 is equal to the date when you submit the liquidation order. At this time, monthly and long-term storage fees stop accruing. Between days 0 and 30, the units in the liquidation order will go into reserved status. Within 30 days after submitting your liquidations order, we will have identified a liquidator and shipped your inventory to them. Approximately 60 days after you submit a liquidation order, you will have received payment from the liquidator. Now we'll show you how to navigate to the Removal Order Detail Report. From the Seller Central homepage, select the hamburger menu in the top left corner. Scroll down to Reports and select Fulfillment. On the next page, scroll down to the bottom left-hand side to find the Removals section. Click Removal Order Detail. On the Removal Order Detail page, you can view online or download a report. Use the drop-down menu for creation date, select your range, and then click Generate Report. Your results will populate and you'll be able to see the date of the order, order ID, order type, order status, requested quantity, completed quantity, canceled quantity, and in-process quantity. You can click on the order ID number at any time and you will be taken to a new window showing you the details of that order. Once any unit in the order has shipped, you can click on the View Recovery Summary button to go to the Liquidation Order Recovery Summary page, where you can match your removal order ID with your shipment ID and see the gross revenue you can expect to receive for each item shipped to the liquidator. Once a liquidator pays for the inventory, the revenue will appear in your payment reports. To get started with FBA liquidations, go to Seller Central and start creating your removal order. For more information, watch the remaining videos in the Seller University course. This video will show you how to generate and review payments reporting for an FBA liquidations order. Approximately 60 days after you submit an FBA liquidations order, you will be able to see the net recovery value the liquidator has paid. To review the revenue received from a completed liquidation order, start from the Seller Central homepage. Select the hamburger menu in the top left corner. Scroll down to Reports and select Payments. On the Payments dashboard, you'll see multiple tabs, similar to viewing payment information for any other transaction. To view payment received for a liquidation order, click Transaction View. From this screen, you can change the statement period to a custom date range that aligns with your order time frame. You can also filter by transaction type, in this case, liquidations, and click Update. The transactions generated for each line item are directly related to each liquidated unit and show your revenues over a period of time, similar to how you can see this for your removal and disposal orders. However, for FBA liquidations, you will see the gross recovery value as total product charges, Amazon fees, applicable taxes as other, and the net recovery value as total for each unit. This concludes the training for FBA liquidations payments reporting. To get started with FBA liquidations, go to Seller Central and start creating your removal order. For more information, watch the remaining videos in the Seller University course. Welcome to our training on how remote fulfillment with Fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA, works. If you enroll in remote fulfillment with FBA, you can sell to customers in Canada and Mexico using your US FBA inventory and without having to store your products locally in these countries. It also means you can create and manage product offers in the US, Canada, and Mexico through a single interface. Like with your US FBA orders, we'll take care of picking, packaging, shipping, and providing customer service for your remote fulfillment with FBA orders. To participate, you'll need to already have a professional selling plan and a North America Unified account, be registered for FBA in the US and the destinations you'd like to sell to, and have FBA export enabled for your account. Note that many but not all FBA items are eligible to be sold with remote fulfillment with FBA. A product must meet the eligibility rules for each store you sell in regardless of the country. These rules differ based on local regulations and import requirements. If your product isn't eligible for the program, but you still want to sell it in Canada or Mexico, you can send it directly to the country for sale through FBA or list it as a seller-fulfilled order. To learn more about remote fulfillment with FBA product restrictions, search for the Remote Fulfillment with FBA help page and review the product eligibility section. In addition to ensuring your products are eligible for remote fulfillment with FBA, you'll also need to create offers in each country's respective marketplaces to participate in the program. You can create offers linked to your US inventory in 3 ways. First, you can select Automate Listing Creation when you enroll in the program. Next, you can instead use the Build International Listings tool to create offers in bulk and manage pricing between US offers and Mexico. Finally, you can choose to go to each marketplace account and use the standard process through the Our Product Adding tool. Remember to adjust your prices to the local currency. We recommend using the Automate Listing Creation tool to avoid manually creating offers and evaluating pricing before your items can be available for sale. This tool also adjusts for differences in fulfillment fees and foreign exchange rates. If you're eligible, any new offers that you create in the U.S. after you enroll in remote fulfillment with FBA will automatically be available in Canada and Mexico. Note that the tool doesn't adjust for any differences in referral fees between marketplaces or any fees you may incur when converting your currency back to U.S. dollars. The customer experience for imported orders is similar to that of non-imported orders. For example, Prime members will see the Prime badge and receive free shipping on their orders, but delivery will range from 5 to 9 days for customers in Mexico and 7 to 12 days for customers in Canada. A key difference is that customers and not sellers pay import duties on items purchased through remote fulfillment with FBA. The customer is responsible for the payment since ownership of the items transfers to the customer when a carrier picks up their order from a U.S. fulfillment center. Customers will see the import duties and fees associated with each offer on the product's search and detail pages. We'll simplify customers' import duties and taxes by estimating the import duty and value-added tax or VAT amounts and adding them to their total at checkout. Customers will authorize international carriers that partner with Amazon to pay this amount on their behalf. As a professional seller, you'll only pay subscription fees for the country where you first registered. Your per-item sales fees are tied to the country in which the item was sold, and your remote fulfillment with FBA fees are determined by your product's sizes and shipping weights. We'll deduct these fees directly from your product's price. To get paid for your remote fulfillment with FBA orders, you can assign your existing Amazon.com charge and deposit methods to Canada and Mexico marketplaces. If you'd like to use a different method for either marketplace, contact seller support to alert them that you're making this change. This step will help you avoid any disruption to your account that could be caused by our fraud protection safeguards. You can also use the Amazon Currency Converter for Sellers, or ACCS, to deposit proceeds from sales in Canada and Mexico into your U.S. bank account. To reference a list of supported countries and currencies, search Regions and Currencies supported by Amazon for disbursement in Seller Central. Remote fulfillment customer returns are handled the same way as local FBA returns. If a customer returns an imported item, they'll send it back to the U.S. Fulfillment Center and be subject to the FBA customer returns policy. The Fulfillment Center will evaluate the items and return those still in sellable condition to your inventory. The FBA return processing fee will apply to categories for which Amazon offers free return shipping, which include apparel, watches, jewelry, shoes, handbags, and sunglasses, and luggage. To learn more about remote fulfillment with FBA and to review a list of answers to frequently asked questions, search Remote Fulfillment with FBA in Seller Central. This concludes our overview of how remote fulfillment with FBA works. Thank you and happy selling in the Amazon store. Welcome to our training on how to enroll in remote fulfillment with Fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA. Remote fulfillment with FBA allows you to sell to customers in Canada and Mexico using your U.S. FBA inventory and without having to store your products locally in those countries. In this video, we'll review step-by-step instructions for enrolling in the program. To get started, sign in to your U.S. Seller Central account. Select the main menu icon in the top left corner, hover over Inventory, and select Remote Fulfillment with FBA. You'll see an introduction to the program, including an overview of its benefits, the factors that may impact related fees, and the policies you agree to follow by enrolling. When you're ready, select Next to start creating offers. Determine whether you want to create offers for both Canada and Mexico or for just one of these countries. Check the box next to the country or countries where you're interested in selling and review the information and pricing example provided for automatic listing creation. Enabling automatic listing creation saves you the work of manually creating offers and evaluating pricing before your items can be available for sale. It also adjusts for differences in fulfillment and referral fees, foreign exchange rates, and costs you might incur when converting revenue back to US dollars if you use the Amazon Currency Conversion for Sellers tool. When you've finished reviewing the page and making your selections, click Next. Under Remove Seller Fulfilled Offers, we'll let you know that your seller fulfilled offers won't be able to share the same SKUs as your FBA offers. You can maintain seller fulfilled offers for the same item as long as you create a different SKU for the seller fulfilled offers. If you understand and agree, check the box and select Enroll. Once you click Enroll, you're able to start using remote fulfillment with FBA. We'll evaluate your inventory and automatically add all your eligible items to the program. Going forward, we'll add any new eligible items that you add to your U.S. inventory or remove any items that were eligible but later became ineligible. This concludes our training of how to enroll in remote fulfillment with FBA. Thank you and happy selling in the Amazon store. Welcome. In this video, you will learn about how to use the ASIN status report to remove or unenroll eligible ASINs in Canada and Mexico in the Remote Fulfillment by FBA program. To start, go to the Inventory menu in Seller Central and then select the Remote Fulfillment with FBA option from the drop-down. Click on Generate Report to generate the latest version of the report. When the report is ready, the Download button will be activated. Click on the button to view the report. On the Enrollment tab of the report, you will be able to review ASIN status on your entire FBA selection, including ASINs that are enabled, eligible, and enrolled, ineligible, or requires action to enable. You can unenroll enabled ASINs at any point. Simply filter to ASINs labeled as Enable on the Offer Status column. Type in No on the Enable Disable column under the destination marketplace you wish to unenroll the offers from. Save the changes in your file and go back to the Manage Your Remote Fulfillment ASINs page. Click on the Choose File button, select the ASIN status report file you just saved, and upload it back into our system. Once the upload is completed successfully, check under Results to make sure there are 0 errors. The select ASINs will be unenrolled in chosen marketplaces within 24 hours. In the future, if you want to reactivate those ASINs, simply download the latest report again and type in Yes in the Enable Disable column under the intended marketplaces. Upload your saved report and your offers will be reactivated or re-enrolled within 24 hours. Thank you and happy selling! Welcome! In this video, you'll get to learn fees that will apply while selling through remote fulfillment with FBA and how program fulfillment fees are determined. When enrolling to remote fulfillment, you will be able to sell in Mexico and Canada. This means that program fulfillment fees and referral fees apply that are different than the U.S. fees. Referral fees will be charged based on the marketplace where the customer buys the item. Remote fulfillment program fulfillment fees will apply only to sales of products on Amazon.ca and Amazon.com.mx. For sales on Amazon.com, standard U.S. fulfillment fees will apply. Keep in mind that customers, not sellers, pay import duties on items bought through remote fulfillment. Fees for remote fulfillment with FBA are determined by product size and shipping weight. Remote fulfillment sales incur higher fulfillment fees to account for the costs of cross-border fulfillment to Canada and Mexico. These apply year-round and replace the local fulfillment fees in Canada and Mexico. To calculate the fee for your product, you can use this size and weight tables, also available by typing in the Seller Central browser Remote Fulfillment with FBA fees. To determine the product size tier, 1. Determine the volume and dimensions of the product. 2. Determine the unit weight and dimensional weight of the product. 3. You can use the table product size tier also available on the Remote Fulfillment with FBA Fees help page to determine the right size tier. For standard size products that weigh 0.75 pounds or less, use the unit weight. For all other products, use the larger of either the single unit weight or the dimensional weight. To determine the shipping weight, 1. Determine the volume and dimensions of the product. 2. Determine the size tier of the product. 3. Determine the unit weight of the product. 4. Determine the dimensional weight and if it is used to calculate the fees for the product. This table can help you determine the shipping weight of the product. Keep in mind that the unit weight is the weight of an individual product in manufacturer-provided packaging. For small standard size and large standard size products weighing more than 0.75 pounds and all small oversized and medium oversized products, Amazon uses dimensional weight when it is greater than the unit weight. If a product is sold as a set, the weight and dimensions used are the weight and dimensions of the set packaged together. If you would like to see more details, please query the Seller Central help page by typing in Remote Fulfillment with FBA Fees into the search bar. That wraps up our video on costs and fees for remote fulfillment with FBA. Thank you and happy selling! Welcome! In this video, you will learn about resources and guidelines available to help you understand remote fulfillment product eligibility. Not all items are eligible to sell through remote fulfillment with FBA. To be eligible, a product must be enabled for FBA in the US, Canada, and Mexico, meet all trade compliance and in-country regulations. Customers trust that they can always buy with confidence on Amazon. If you supply goods on Amazon, before listing a product, you should carefully review the help pages regarding restricted products, prohibited products, dangerous goods. Let's explore a little more about them. The examples provided are not all-inclusive and are provided solely as an informational guide. Products offered for sale on Amazon must comply with all laws and regulations and with Amazon's policies. The sale of illegal, unsafe, or other restricted products listed on these pages, including products available only by prescription, is strictly prohibited. To learn more about restricted products, please visit the Seller Central help page by typing in Restricted Products in the search bar. We encourage you to consult with your legal counsel if you have questions about the laws and regulations concerning your products. FBA prohibited product sellers participating in Fulfillment by Amazon (FBA) must comply with Amazon's restricted products policy and FBA-specific product restrictions. The following products are a sample of the items that are prohibited from FBA: alcoholic beverages, vehicle tires, gift cards, gift certificates and other stored value instruments, products with unauthorized marketing materials such as pamphlets, price tags, or other non-Amazon stickers, products that require preparation but that have not been prepped according to FBA packaging and prep requirements, loose packaged batteries, damaged or defective units, products with labels that were not properly registered with Amazon before shipment or that do not match the product that was registered, products that do not comply with any agreement between Amazon and the seller, products that have been illegally replicated, reproduced, or manufactured, products that Amazon otherwise determines are unsuitable, substances regulated by the Narcotics Act. To learn more about restricted products, please visit the Seller Central help page by typing in FBA prohibited products in the search bar. The FBA Dangerous Goods program allows you to sell FBA-eligible products that have been classified as dangerous goods. Dangerous goods are regulated substances or materials that may pose a risk during storing, handling, or transporting because they contain flammable, pressurized, corrosive, or otherwise harmful substances. Dangerous goods also refers to consumer products such as laptops, smartphones, household cleaners, spray paints, and cosmetics. The Dangerous Goods program in the U.S. has a waitlist for participating. To learn more or join the waitlist, please visit the Seller Central help page by typing in Dangerous Goods with FBA in the search bar. We continually monitor factors that can affect an ASIN's eligibility so that products are safe for customers to import. When an ASIN becomes ineligible, it may be because of a change in local law. In some cases, an ASIN is eligible for cross-border fulfillment under a different fulfillment method, such as local FBA fulfillment or seller fulfilled, but is not eligible for remote fulfillment with FBA. This could be because a range of reasons, like shipping restrictions or changes in local law. Always check with your legal or compliance partner to make sure your products meet local laws and Amazon selling policies. Thank you and happy selling! Welcome! Now that you are enrolled in remote fulfillment with FBA, it's important for you to keep track of your offers. Your ASIN status report will help you with this task. Once Build International Listing tool has finished creating all your listings, you can go and check your ASIN status report. This file will help you keep track of which ASINs are eligible to be sold through remote fulfillment, require an action before you can add them to the program, have been removed from the program. Go to the Inventory menu and then select Remote Fulfillment with FBA option. On this page, you will be able to generate your ASIN eligibility report. Click on Generate to have the latest version. When the report is ready, the button Download will be activated. Click on it and get your report. With this report, you can also add or remove ASINs for Canada and Mexico in the ASIN status report. An ASIN can qualify for remote fulfillment but not be enabled for sale for a variety of reasons, including a problem with the listing or lack of inventory in the U.S. That wraps up the Introduction to ASIN Status Report. To learn in detail the use cases, keep watching our Remote Fulfillment with FBA videos. Thank you and happy selling in the Amazon store! Welcome! On this video, you will learn how does Build International Listings tool works. When enrolling to remote fulfillment with FBA, you will notice your listings get automatically connected to the Build International Listings tool. This tool enables automatic listing creation and quickly makes your U.S. FBA offers available in Canada and/or Mexico. It saves you the work of manually creating offers and evaluating pricing before your items can be available for sale. Automatic listing creation also adjusts for differences in fulfillment fees, referral fees, exchange rates, and costs that you may incur when converting proceeds back to USD if you use Amazon Currency Converter for sellers. Go to the Inventory menu and then click on Sell Globally to get to the Build International Listings tool. On the menu on the top, click on the Build International Listings. First, you'll get to see the Manager Source Store section displaying the number of total offers. Moving down, you'll be able to manage your target stores by selecting the countries you want your offers to be listed. Select the countries you are interested on and click Save and Continue. On the following step, Offer Types to Connect, you'll be able to set your rules. You can choose to apply the same rules to the regions you selected by checking this box. Now, to start setting your rules, you can either choose these by fulfillment method, clicking on the drop-down menu and selecting FBA. On the following field, Product Conditions, make sure to select the option New. Many of the countries exclude used products from being sent through remote fulfillment by FBA. You can also choose to select specific offers. When activating this option, you will need to input the SKUs of the offers you want to add. When you are done, click Save and Continue. Moving on, it's time to set the pricing rules. You can set different rules for each of the countries available or apply same rules by region by clicking on this box. You can set different pricing rules, list price and sales price, or only list price. When selecting list price and sales price, and under the drop-down menu same as source store, keep in mind that this rule will closely match the proceeds from the U.S. pricing rules to apply them to the destination countries. The tool will take into consideration the differences in fees and currency conversion to try to match your profit as closely as possible. You can also adjust slightly as well if you want to set up percentage above the source store, percentage below above the source store, or a fixed amount above your source store. Adjust all the fields according to your business objectives, and when you are ready, click Save and Continue. Review the settings you had adjust for your offers. In case you need to change them, click on Edit. Whenever you are ready reviewing your settings, click Save and Continue. Keep in mind that this process could take up to 4 hours to be reflected depending on the amount of ASINs that you have. Read the information, and if you agree, click Agree and Create Offers. And come back later to check your listings. What happens if you break BIL? You will no longer receive pricing updates when updating prices in the US along with exchange rate. You can find ASINs that have been manually disconnected in Product Exclusions. How can I reconnect to BIL? In Product Exclusions section, select the ASINs you want to reconnect and click on the box Reconnect Offers on the top of the page. Additionally, please note that our pricing rule does not account for the exchange rate fluctuations between when an order is placed and when you transfer the proceeds from your CA/MX account to US. However, you can make adjustments to your pricing rule in order to account for this risk. Finally, if you decide to price your products manually, please make sure you are accounting for the exchange rate difference between stores. To learn more about offer management and program fees, please watch the related videos. Thanks for watching and happy selling!